Hello everyone and happy solar eclipse. Oh my god, this is such a special time in every year. This is when we feel, especially in the northern hemisphere, obviously, where it is summer solstice, because if you are in the southern hemisphere, that you are celebrating the winter solstice right now, and it is the shortest day in the year. So I will be speaking towards people in the northern hemisphere right now, because it's a vast majority of my viewers, and this is the time where the potency and the power of the sun is the strongest. And so this is such a great time to utilize this energy towards manifesting your dreams, towards bringing about your goals, setting your intentions, right? This is also a powerful time for healing, especially if you've had certain patterns, certain themes that have been recurrent, and maybe you even know what they are, but it's been difficult to work through them and to release them, right? This could be very potent time for that. So please set your intentions, whether it's to release or bring something about. Be clear about that. Celebrate the sun. Spend some time in the sun today. And of course, today I'm gonna do a reading. I won't be able to do the zodiac reading today because I won't have time for that. It's a really busy week for me in Sedona. But what I'll do is I'll do the themes, right? And we'll see what is it that we are supposed to know in terms of the love, in terms of the workspace, and we'll also get a bit of a nudge of like what is something exciting that's coming up with this solar eclipse energy. So will be 3 questions to that, but before, we will get 3 main themes with angels and ancestors deck. Powerful reading. And of course, I hope, guys, you're doing great and excited about the upcoming weekend. All right, so we've got the Air Guardian. Shift your perception. We've got the Magic Guardian. Unlock the magic within. And finally, the Fire Guardian. Ignite your passions. And sun is connected to the fire element, so this is very suiting to what we're talking about today. So you've got the guardians of the air and the fire, which are both masculine energies, and the sun is masculine, right? We're saying the moon is the feminine, the sun is the masculine, so it's very much amplified, right? Like this energy of recognizing your power and you know, following the inner knowing, basically, especially with this Magic Guardian here, following the inner knowing of what to do, right? Which step to take, right? Now is the time to initiate, to launch, to bring forward something that maybe has been on your mind, but you never actually took that first step, right? Whether it's a relationship, whether it's something in the business world, or it's just something for yourself, really, right? Maybe it's a health routine that you know that you're interested in and you should be doing, and you just didn't before, right? This is such a powerful time to anchor that energy, so it's then easier to set it in motion and progress with it, for it to become a habit, you know, whatever applies to your context. So very powerful themes here. Okay, let's see what we have with tarot now. And it's interesting that they're all guardians, and for those of you who have seen me do readings with this deck, you know that there's so much more in the deck than the guardians. And we got all 3 guardians. So to me, there's another spin to this where we are reminded that there are guides, there are angels, there are spirits, you know, however you want to call it, entities that are around us and want to help us, whether it's to become a better version of ourselves, complete our mission in the world, find our happiness, whatever that means to us. Oh my god. Sorry guys, just the air conditioner started working and it scared me. Yeah, we have these entities helping us and supporting us, so don't forget to call on them. All right, so I'm gonna lay out the cards and then I'll speak to them once I'm done laying them out. So first, what do we need to know for the world of love? We see Ten of Wands. We see Judgment. And the Hierophant. Beautiful. What do we need to know about the workspace? Nine of Wands. Okay. Justice. The High Priestess. Look at all this major arcana. Like, that's what I'm talking about. These are the kind of energies that are being brought in today. And honestly, not just today. It's gonna last for like another month, really, right? Like, usually they say that it lasts, like this kind of portal lasts till the 8/8 portal, which is 8th of August. So, but of course it's the most potent right now. And then the third one was about what's upcoming, what to get excited about, what's coming in with the solar solstice. And we have the King of Swords, we have the Strength, love it, this is Leo energy, also very fiery, and the Eight of Cups. Bottom of the deck, Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, it's time to put in the work, it's time to take action. Sometimes action can be observation, it can be brainstorming what you're gonna do next, but in any case it should be a sign of progress, of taking steps. So in terms of love life, we see Ten of Wands, the Judgment, and the Hierophant. So what I see is that the previous engagements, relationships have brought a lot of burden to you. And I'm not saying that, like, it didn't have to be too dramatic. Maybe the burden accumulated through a series of relationships, right? But there is something here where it's right now, it's like, it's a little hard for you to motivate yourself to put in the effort to find somebody or to sustain the current relationship, right? It's like the feeling of tiredness and like, I don't know if I can do this anymore. It's like, oh, why did we even start with this? Like, what is supposed to be the point of living your life with someone else? You know, like, there's that kind of energy that I'm feeling. But Judgment and Hierophant are very strong energies that are coming in and showing you, well, the Judgment of course shows you where the truth is, what is that template, right? Like, what is love really about? What is the unconditional love about? Like, this information is coming in for you, and it could be very contextual again to your situation, so that it makes sense, so it hits you, you know, and clicks with you. So pay attention. It doesn't have to be anything abstract and huge. It can be very specific, right? How do we show up for each other in a specific situation, right? Or what to do if somebody's going through a hard time, or how to create wonderful times together, right? Like, it can be anything of that kind. But yeah, clarity is coming in. And then the Hierophant is usually the card of, like, in terms of when we see it in relationship readings, it is a sign of making it official, a sign of marriage, or at least publicly acknowledging that we are a couple. So for some of you, this is something that's going on, but in this particular deck, the Hierophant is a lot more about a personal connection to the higher power, to the divine, right? And I invite you to do that, because if you think about it, it's also a love relationship, right? Just a different kind. And it's not like, it's just as important, basically, as a relationship with another person. It's more important, actually, than a relationship with any other person, right? So spend some time cultivating that relationship, improving on it, or checking in with your higher power, right? Especially if it's been a while. If you have a specific practice already, then also take a look at it, and maybe it needs a bit of a tweak, or you want to change it up, at least for a while. Next, we go into the workspace, and we see Nine of Wands, Justice, and High Priestess. So there's a lot of rebalancing that's happening, and it may feel scary at first. You may feel very strong energy, like fluctuations, right? Calibrations, right? Maybe bringing some anxiety and stress to you, right? You may feel like your heart is leaping out of your chest, but know that it's part, again, of a bigger transformation, of changes that are coming in to bring more really balance to the situation, and also for you to be able to have more discernment on how you're making choices, and what is for you in your current path. What is the next step, or what are the possibilities to be able to connect the heart and the mind on it. So it's not, you're not just choosing what makes sense on paper, and also you're not choosing it out of emotion and, you know, just in the moment, right? So that we can make more wholesome and holistic decisions about what awaits us in our career journey, in our occupation, in our mission and purpose going forward. And then what is exciting that's around the corner? I mean, for some of you, it is a person. This could be a romantic partner, it could be a friend, it could be even a mentor. Because King of Swords is definitely someone who has a few things to teach others. They're good with communication, they're good with logic, they're very settled in their energy, right? It's like, yeah, I can explain every aspect of my life, every decision that I'm making, you know, even if it's something esoterical, if it's something on the 5D realm, right? I can still explain it to you, right? It's that kind of confidence. And it's up to you, of course, to see who it is in your story. But somebody important is coming in that will encourage you or will help you walk away from something unhealthy that you've been working on, which of course could be connected to that first part of the reading I was talking about. And also they will give you more courage and more stamina when it comes to you and your own space, right? So they will see you in a way that will help you see your own strengths, power, potential, talent, and for you to be seen. This is Leo energy actually, and Leo energy is about being seen, right? It's important for Leo to be seen. And this is like, even if you're not a Leo and maybe you're like, I don't think it's important. It's important to a certain extent to each of us. And this person will help you be like, will help you feel that you are seen, right? And that will bring out more beauty and wisdom and knowledge and beautiful energy out of you. Okay, I'm gonna leave it here because I gotta run, but this was your reading for the summer solstice 2025. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments, and of course leave a like. If you're new, subscribe to the channel. There's a bunch more information in the description box. And until next time,